Good evening and welcome to November 16th meeting of the Glenville Town Board. Please rise with an invocation and pledge of allegiance. With Thanksgiving coming up, I would just ask you to take a moment of silence and offer your own intentions. Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please call the roll.
Councilman Martin?
Here.
Councilman Pittavani?
Here.
Councilman Blunt?
Here.
Councilwoman Worzbowski? Here. Supervisor Ketzler?
Here, we'll start with town council reports. To my left is Councilman Milan.
Nothing this evening.
Councilwoman Worzbowski.
Mr. Supervisor, we are still in high leaf season, so I would just like to take this opportunity to remind the residents that if your leaves are out of the curb, you can check the town's website to see where we have been. We will be making one pass throughout the town, and I would like to remind residents that when you do place your leaves at the curb, please do not place them in the road, and please do not put debris in the leaf piles. It ruins the crews are not able to suck up the leaves with the leaf factors. Other than that, I think that's it.
Thank you. Councilman Martin.
No report tonight?
Councilman Pittavani.
No report.
Excellent. We'll move on to the fifth item on the agenda, which is the public hearing to hear all those interested on being heard regarding proposed local law amending Chapter 255, Vehicle and Traffic, which is adding the yield intersections to the Code of the Town of Glenville. I'll open that public hearing now. Anyone wish to be heard on that matter? Going once, going twice. Seeing none, that public hearing is now closed. Next public hearing we have is a public hearing to hear all those interested regarding liens on certain parcels of real property for cutting grass, brush, and administrative fees imposed pursuant to Chapter 99 of the Code of the Town of Glenville. We'll open that public hearing. Anyone wish to be heard on that? Going once, going twice, seeing none, that public hearing is now closed. We'll move to privilege of the floor, which no one has signed up for, but if anyone's interested in being heard the privilege of the floor, now's your time to raise your hand. See it, privilege of the floor is now closed. We'll move to supervisor's comments to the board, which tonight we do not have any, so we'll move through that one. And move right into resolutions. Taking off speed.
Feel the wind at our back.
Yes. Resolution 9. Resolution adopting the 2017 preliminary budget as the 2017 final budget. Do I have a motion?
I'll move it.
A second.
I'll second.
Moved and seconded. Just for point of discussion, as you all know, we move from the preliminary, as I just said, to the final now. That will begin with our budget year of January 1st, 2017. We conducted our public hearings back on November 2nd, 2016. Nobody spoke at the public hearings. We've had our opportunities to discuss this budget and make any alterations, but none have been made. So this will adopt the final budget, and copies have, I think, been provided to you, and also we'll be sending a copy to the county legislature as required by law. Just quickly on the budget, you know, we've talked about it over the past couple of meetings, so we don't have a lot to add to it, but again, this budget stayed under the tax cap as every single budget we've enacted has done so far. It's a 1.24% levy adjustment when you take into account all the different funds, which again is for an average town homeowner, $3.42 for the year, and for the average village homeowner, you'll see an increase of about $2 for the year. We reduced our fund balance allocation again, as I mentioned in our last meeting, which has been an initiative of ours since we've been at this. We're down, utilizing a total of $465,000 in fund balance, down from a $1.4 million utilization. A fund balance that we inherited 7 years ago. We've reduced our debt load from 23 million to 15 million, a reduction of nearly 8 million since 2010. And this budget reduces another $1.2 million in debt payments. So that's another initiative of ours that we've been focused on over the past 7 or 8 years. So you all know the budget, you've seen it. I think it's a good, solid budget. I want to thank Jason for all his work on the budget, Mike, Jamie, everyone's given a lot of time and effort to this, our department heads. I think it was a flawless process this year. It's been getting better and better each year. But I'm proud of the budget because it achieves all of our goals and it keeps our tax levy adjustment under the tax cap. So with that, any questions or comments?
One observation, not only have we stayed under the tax cap, but I think over the last 2 years, the town of Glenville's paved more roads than they probably ever paved in the last 15 years.
Yeah.
I think that has a lot to do with the whole team. So I just wanted to throw that out there.
In fact, I think that we will, at the end of 2017, we would have paid $1 million worth of roads over the past 3 years, which is amazing. The town hasn't made that kind of investment in those roads in a long time.
Also in the catch basin, so there's just
Yeah.
infrastructure-wise, we've done very well.
Yeah. Anything else?
I'd just like to reiterate what you said, Chris, about thanking the staff, the department heads, and Jason in particular, for a real fine job. They really make this quite easy, because I work in a number of communities and it's not at all this easy. And the other observation I have is, I think sometimes silence is the loudest voice of all. I mean, throughout this entire budget process, there's been, nary a comment, and some very good questions and things, but I think that's a testament to the solidness of this budget. But I think now we really need to start focusing on that sales tax revenue issue. That's the next big issue as I see it. And I've already spoken with Jason about getting some data for us to start getting educated about, how it operates now and how it could be. So.
Thank you. Anyone else? Seeing none, please report the vote.
Councilman Martin?
Yes.
Councilman Pepperoni?
Yes.
Councilman Blunt?
Yes.
Councilwoman Rosbowski?
Yes.
Supervisor Pettsley?
Yes, resolution passes. Next, resolution 10, adopting the assessment roll for water district number 11. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Have a second.
Second.
Moved in second. Any discussion?
Mr. Supervisor, this is a resolution adopting the assessment roll for water district number 11 of the town of Glenville, Schenectady County, New York. The assessment roll for extension is number 1 through 146 of said water district for the year 2007.
Any questions or comments? Seeing none, please report the vote.
Councilman Martin?
Yes.
Councilman Pepperoni?
Yes.
Councilman Blunt?
Yes.
Councilwoman Rosbowski?
Yes.
Supervisor Pettsley?
Yes, resolution passes. Next, resolution 10, adopting the assessment roll for water district number 11. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Have a second.
Second.
Moved in second. Any discussion?
Mr. Supervisor, this is a resolution adopting the assessment rolls for sewer district number 9 and Woodcrest Sewer District of the town of Glenville, Schenectady County, in New York for the year 2007.
Any questions or comments? Seeing none, please report the vote.
Councilman Martin?
Yes.
Councilman Pepperoni?
Yes.
Councilman Blunt?
Yes.
Councilwoman Rosbowski?
Yes.
Supervisor Pettsley?
Yes, resolution passes. Next, resolution 11, adopting assessment roll for sewer district number 9. Do I have a motion?
So
Have a
moved.
second.
Second.
Moved in second. Any discussion?
Mr. Supervisor, a resolution adopting the assessment roll for Acorn Drive Sewer District and Woodhaven Sewer District of the town of Glenville, Schenectady County, New York for the year 2017.
Any questions or comments? Seeing none, please record the vote.
Councilman Martin?
Yes.
Councilman Pepperoni?
Yes.
Councilman Blunt?
Yes.
Councilwoman Rosbowski?
Yes.
Supervisor Pettsley?
Yes, resolution passes. Next, resolution 12, adopting the assessment roll for Acorn Drive Sewer District and Woodhaven Sewer District. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Have a second.
Second.
Moved in second. Any discussion?
Mr. Supervisor, a resolution adopting the assessment roll for Elkwater Sewer District number 1 and extension number 1 for the county of Glenville, Schenectady County, New York for the year 2017.
Any questions or comments?
No, but I would just like to point out that new resolution for number 12 is being just done. So this is actually a resolution for number 13.
Oh.
We did, I don't know if I
Did we do
have
Acorn?
the record. We did Acorn.
Yeah.
All right, so we're on 13 for all clause?
Yeah, I don't know if that matters.
Did I say 13?
You said 13, but Chris said,
Oh, sorry.
so I don't know if that matters.
She'll think Lindsay.
Okay, all right.
The intent is there.
Yes.
Well,
So
then you kind of get going on it.
it still holds. Any other questions with that? Seeing none, please record the vote.
Councilman Martin?
Yes.
Councilman Catalani?
Yes.
Councilman Blulant?
Yes.
Councilwoman Wozzachowski?
Yes.
Supervisor Pettsley?
Yes, resolution passes. Next, resolution 14, authorizing the imposition of liens on certain parcels. Do I have a motion?
So,
Second.
Second?
Moved in second. Any discussion?
Mr. Supervisor, this resolution is in connection with violations of code from Chapter 99, brush grass and weeds of the Code of the Town of Glenville during the calendar year 2016. Commissioner of Public Works took care of a number of properties within the town, mowing the grass and taking care of overgrown brush, etc. And in accordance with the law in the town, this resolution would then charge back to the property owners on their taxes the expense to the town to bring the properties into compliance with their overgrown brush, grass, and weeds. There are 5 properties on the list. And actually, I would like to know, there is only one bank on the one, which is interesting.
Yeah, this seems to be a lighter list than in the
Yes,
past.
usually it's much longer, so I'm not sure what that means, but I'm glad there's only 5. That would be, this resolution would then authorize us to attach this expense when the property is the owner's tax bill.
Any questions or comments? Seeing none, please record the vote.
Councilman Martin?
Yes.
Councilman Catalani?
Yes.
Councilman Blulant?
Yes.
Councilwoman Wozzachowski?
Yes.
Supervisor Pettsley?
Yes, resolution passes. Next, resolution 15, approving the Town of Glenville independently audited financial statements for the year ending December 31st, 2015. Do I have a motion?
I'll move
Do I
it.
have a second?
I'll second.
Moved and seconded, just for discussion, as you all know, we retained the Board Mtg group and certified public accountants to complete an independent audit of the town's financial statements for the fiscal year ending December 31st, 2015. And that was completed on November 9th, 2016, presented to you, the town board, on November 14th, 2016. And hereby now, we formally accept the independently audited financial statements for that year. Any questions or comments? Seeing none, please record the vote.
Councilman Martin?
Yes.
Councilman Catalani?
Yes.
Councilman Blulant?
Yes.
Councilwoman Wozzachowski?
Yes.
Supervisor Pettsley?
Yes, resolution passes. Next resolution is 16, adopting local law 12 of 2016, amending chapter 255 of the Vehicle and Traffic Code of the Town of Glenville. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Second.
Moved in second. Any discussion?
Yeah, Mr. Supervisor, this is to amend local law number 12 of chapter 255 of the Vehicle and Traffic Law of the Town of Glenville. And it says the following intersections are hereby designated as yield intersections, and yield signs shall be erected on the entrances thereto as indicated. And that is on the intersection of Jennifer Road and Wagner Lane West.
Any other questions or comments? Seeing none, please record the vote.
Councilman Martin?
Yes.
Councilman Catalani?
Yes.
Councilman Blulant?
Yes.
Councilwoman Wozzachowski?
Yes.
Supervisor Pettsley?
Yes, resolution passes. Before I move to the next resolution, I want the board to look at the list and
I don't think.
make sure you've gotten all these reports before I move this resolution.
I have to look back and see exactly which ones, but,
Why don't we move it to the next meeting?
yeah,
Let's move it to the next meeting. I didn't get all these.
I don't think I know,
What's that?
I didn't know that.
yeah, I think I know about that
I
too.
got the police, it's not
So
gonna-
there another section D.
Emails?
No, some of them are.
And which one does the police come under? Justice Department?
No, he's
No,
not.
he's on
Yeah,
right.
We got the police, didn't we?
We're not the
Everybody's in that
He
one.
gave us his, I didn't get it.
Yeah, see, so you're getting some, and we're getting some.
Gotta type this
We're
up.
all not getting all.
Okay.
So I'll send them
The other come to Linda, right?
to, they do,
They should all go.
but they
on
should
this.
come to everybody.
And then, yeah.
So that instead of Linda having them distributed to everybody.
Oh, okay, I see, okay, yep.
So I'll talk with our department heads, make sure everybody's getting them, because right now that's not the case, and we'll table the resolution for now. And with that, We'll move on to 18, which is new business. I'll start with Councilman Luan.
Welcome this evening.
Councilwoman Rosbowski.
I have
Councilman Martin.
Nothing new.
Councilman Chipperano.
Nothing new.
One quick thing I have, I didn't do a report, so I saved it for new business. It's very quick. You know, every time this year we get together and start talking about our plans for the new year. So I'll be meeting with department heads on their department's assessments individually, which is their goals, what they felt they accomplished, what they think their challenges are. And as every year, the board, I ask to provide your big kind of vision for 2017, what you think the initiatives are, what are the big things we should be focused on, so we can get this together in our strategic plan that we'll be talking about, hopefully at the December, maybe the December work session, depending on how everything goes with the comp plan. But please send that to me so I can start putting it all together. And that's all I have.
Okay.
Okay.
With that, I take the motion to entertain.
I'll move that one.
In a second.
I'll second.
Moved in second, all in favor?
Aye.
Any